The girl was horrified to find that before her family members were murdered, they would all receive food from their neighbor. Immediately after that, a man in black would appear and kill them. No matter how many times the girl tried to stop it, she couldn't save her family from their tragic fate in the end. But this time, just before she died, she heard the murderer speak and realized it was a woman. Then, when she opened her eyes again, she found herself back half an hour before the murder was supposed to happen. Sorting out her previous thoughts, she suspected that the neighbor was the mastermind behind it all. So she decided to take the initiative and told her family what was going to happen next. As soon as she finished speaking, there was a knock on the door. It was the neighbor. The neighbor claimed to have brought food for the girl who was about to take the college entrance exam. Her grandmother, upon hearing this, believed the girl's words. Then she asked her grandmother to open the door, while she herself hid nearby, planning to attack the neighbor by surprise. Although the neighbor dodged her attack, her younger brother suddenly appeared and successfully knocked the neighbor unconscious. Then she told her brother to get some rope, and she herself called the police. However, just after she hung up the phone, the unconscious neighbor woke up, threatening them while trying to open the door. But the door wouldn't open no matter what. So the girl knocked her out again. It turned out the girl had already locked the door from the inside. At that moment, her brother brought the rope, and the two tied the neighbor up together. When the neighbor regained consciousness again, she asked them what they were doing. The girl said they knew about her plan. Unexpectedly, the neighbor looked completely confused and began to persuade the grandmother to set her free. But neither the girl nor her brother moved. The grandmother even asked the neighbor about her motives, which left the neighbor even more bewildered. Then the girl asked what was in the food. The neighbor started stammering in response. Seeing this, the girl directly told her that she had already called the police. The neighbor was shocked, confused why the girl would call the police just for delivering food. She then wanted the police to uphold justice. The grandmother thought they might have wronged the neighbor, and the brother also wanted to untie her. But the girl remembered that the murderer seemed to know their house very well, even able to break in through the bathroom window. Only the neighbor could do such things. So she was certain there was something wrong with the food from the neighbor. Even if the neighbor wasn't the mastermind, she must be an accomplice. The truth would come out once the police inspected it. At this point, the neighbor advised the girl that the college entrance exam was more important. The brother, seeing how resistant the neighbor was, also tried to persuade the girl. The girl thought that without evidence, it would be better to leave it to the police. Just then, the neighbor suddenly questioned the brother, saying if he arranged for she to deliver the food. The brother immediately refuted her angrily, while the girl looked at him in confusion. The brother quickly got flustered and explained to the girl that the neighbor was trying to sow discord. The girl, however, trusted her brother very much and said that once the police arrived, everything would come to light. At that moment, there was a sudden knock on the door, and someone claimed to be the police, but the girl remembered the police had said they would arrive 10 minutes after. She immediately suspected the person outside was the neighbor's accomplice. To confirm her guess, she carefully went to the door to check. After seeing it was indeed the police, she opened the door without any caution, proudly saying the neighbor was the murderer. She didn't know that danger was arrive. Upon hearing the police's voice, the girl's face suddenly turned pale.